The breakneck speed of technological evolution and digital advancement has put enterprises under unprecedented pressure. Organizations now recognize the need to adapt to the new reality as digital disruption continues to reshape industries and businesses. But despite digital being a priority, many companies are still confined to piecemeal initiatives that offer little or no value to their business. The financial services industry is undergoing a similar disruption as organizations continue to grapple with pressing challenges such as security, regulatory compliance, and intense competition whilst continuing to strive to deliver differentiated customer experiences. It's not just a technology challenge anymore. Financial institutions must fundamentally reinvent their business model, the capabilities, and the organization in its entirety to become a truly digital enterprise. That's where HCL comes in. We help enterprises on their digital journeys through our scale digital operating model, which is centered around reimagination of key drivers such as people, processes, technology, and the digital ecosystem to deliver scale. Our human-centered design approach, data-first strategy, game-changing technology platforms coupled with our agile and responsive solution teams help us scale digital transformation across the enterprise.
So digital transformation is really moving away from experiments in enterprises that were the early phases of digital transformations to scaling digital. And what really that simply means is enterprises are adopting digital journeys that are more mainstream, that are more holistic, and that are more ongoing. One of the questions that enterprise CDOs, CEOs, and CIOs ask us all the time is how do we scale digital and how do we really transform our business and our operating model, our technology delivery model, and our technology budgets so that we scale our digital enterprise or digital transformation programs in the enterprise. We were really lucky at HCL to be part of some of the early adopters of scale digital transformations across the world. Through those journeys and the experiences that we gathered, we created this framework that we call Phoenix. And the Phoenix framework really helps enterprises rethink their business processes in terms of commodity versus differentiating business processes that are important to their digital transformations, help rethink their people model in terms of how they're going to organize their business and technology delivery organizations to create more iterative, faster paced, agile organizations that deliver technology transformations and digital transformations. Some of the largest scale digital adoptions are actually happening in the financial services industry. Across retail banking, insurance, capital markets, and other parts of financial services is consistently trying to reinvent itself as it's getting challenged by other smaller digital providers who are creating new experiences, and digital transformation is the only way for them to stay ahead of the competition.
Our multidisciplinary teams of design thinkers, user experience practitioners, data scientists, digital architects, and industry process experts work together across geographies in scale and distributed agile delivery model. This, coupled with our expertise in application modernization and platform engineering, enables us to deliver digital execution and innovation.
One of the core tenets, of our Phoenix, operating model is about how do you bring distributed agile to bear, right? It's very important that we're able to leverage the advantages that we have as HCL with the talent that we have in multiple geographies. And we have paid a lot of attention to how do we actually make it work. And it all boils down to one fundamental principle that distributed agile will be successful if the teams, have the same advantages and disadvantages as anybody else that's working on a program, a multitude of projects. And through this model, we address all of it because we are ensuring that irrespective of where our teams are located, they have same collaboration tools, they're following the same agile best practices, the entire project life cycle is tracked using the same set of tools. At the same time, you also need, strong partnerships with key digital and analytics players, whether it is Adobe's of the world, Microsoft, Pega, MuleSoft, all the who's who in the digital space. We do have strong partnerships with all of these. And in addition to what is available out of the box from these platforms, we invest quite a bit in building tools and accelerators that make our lives better. Maybe it could be simple integration tooling around how do I go from platform A to platform B or vice versa. right? Things like that kind of add up to the overall technology platform story that is baked into our Phoenix model. It all boils down to, am I able to baseline the process that is used irrespective of where my teams are located?
We believe that digital begins with the user. Our human-centered design approach puts people's needs, capabilities, and their behaviors first, and then designs digital systems to accommodate those needs, capabilities, and ways of behaving. This leads to sustainable innovation and business outcomes through unmatched user experience.
Human-centered design is a framework for creating innovative solutions, products, and services. It's about building empathy with the people that we are creating for. When we think about human-centered design, we're looking at it from a very holistic lens, and that includes identifying what is the core root problem that customers and users really need to have solved, what is the right solution or set of solutions in order to solve those problems, and what is the right business model to be able to support that. We continuously test and iterate with users. Testing key assumptions and variables throughout the program will lead to creating the right solution and set of solutions to be able to solve for. Involving users in the process early on, as well as customers, is going to enable us to get to a better solution at the end. We involve users from the very beginning of the process and continuously iterate, test, and refine the ideas, the concepts, the prototypes, the MVPs to ultimately get to the right solution or set of solutions. Having the right solution is going to allow a company to gain a competitive edge, to gain operational efficiencies, both internally within the organization as well as externally out in the market.
We bring all the facets together with an underlying focus on cultural transformation. Scaling digital is as much about reimagining technologies and processes as it is about creating a culture that enables innovation and reinvention.
Implementing the technology is actually the easy part. Bringing about organization and people change is where the real challenge lies. Our change at scale methodology identifies the areas where we need to focus to bring about change, and also supports embedding change within organizations. In this way, organization change management supports achieving competitive advantage through the deployment of digital technology. In HCL, we have developed a change at scale methodology, which helps us to manage the changes that are happening in organizations, are happening in terms of the way we interact with our customers, and also influencing the way we interact with our employees and our employees interact with us. The cultures that we're seeing emerge are that of organizations being more networked, people being more networked, absolutely passionate about customers.
We've been at the forefront of enabling scale digital journeys for global enterprises. For a European financial giant, we facilitated agile-led digital transformation by helping institutionalize a new agile model encompassing the entire organization and fostering a DevOps-led delivery approach for continuous and rapid product launches.
It is amply clear that digital is changing the face of financial services industry as we know it today. What many leaders fail to recognize is the scale and pace at which this change is taking place in front of us. Already, financial service institutions which are backed by superior technology are beginning to make a mark wherever digital is concerned. The challenge which traditional leaders in financial institutions face is of redesigning technology the way we see it today. Banking technology has been designed over a period of 35 to 40 years and is today layers and layers of legacy technology. This has to be unraveled in the new digital world that we live in today. And this unraveling needs access to new technologies, new skill bases, and people who can work in different ways of working. In fact, there is a need of complete cultural change in the way technology is designed and then put into place for the future. This is where we can make a difference for our financial services customers. HCL has a playbook which allows adoption of digital in a step-by-step manner, allowing our customers to look at their future digital strategy with confidence.
We're here to help you scale digital across the enterprise. Let's create the business of tomorrow, today.